Okay. So Zertov's crew, I wrapped up. So I wrapped up the after action report, and they found some bionics, some juice, a red dot gear. I have 18 advancements. I didn't actually use any of them. I did replenish everyone's packs, and I used the cult special of getting a hardened and a rookie. So I brought Vladimir in. He's got a support LMG. And then I've also brought in Jose. Jose is being armed with machete and an SMG, but he's my rookie. Vladimir's got steady hands to counteract the LMG aspect. And we're going to go check out the zone. Zertov's been given the option to check out this area. He's got 8 turns to do it. So we're going to see what happens. So, Zertov in the exclusion zone. So, what we have is I got a bandit unit here, a bandit unit back here, a bandit, and a dog unit coming to check out. There's a hot zone here in this ruins, up here by the pillar, and then there's one over there in the woods. So I'm going to do what I did last time, alternating activations till they've all gone. And I'm on turn 1. And I'm going to see. And hi, Andrew. Thanks for joining us. And let's see. I'm going to activate, I think, my newbie. Why not? Jose. Jose's got 5 inches, and he's just going to hop on over here. Bandits had 6 inches, if I'm correct, last time. And boom, boom, boom. Bandits are 6, dogs are 8. So, first unit is going to go on over here. They're checking out this area. Zertov is then going to send out, let's see, I'm going to send out Vladimir. He's got 4 inches, but he can move twice since he's a hardened. We got some avoidance of sight. Second unit is going to go this way, check out the zones. They're just checking out, reconning for the bandit. Then let's see, over here I'm going to activate, this is not Jorge, this is Driscoll. Driscoll is going to supervise the new guys with some 10 inches of movement. Our dogs are being sent because they smell something in this area. And then this is going to be, keep in mind, Milkov. Milkov's got my shotgun. He's also the scrounger. So I have a little group over here going to explore. And then the dog handler is going to move 6. See what his dogs have found. And that's going to leave the rest of my crews. So Zertov is going to hang out and wait and let Rodrigo, he's got my grenade launcher. He's going to move 4 and then move another 4. The flamethrower's got 3 shots left from last game. I did not buy any refills. He's going to get 5 and 10. And this is Jorge. He's going to go 5. And then Zertov, he's got 6. He's got 3 up to the woods, so he's got another 1.5 inches for the rough terrain. And that is round 1. going to 2. First up, I have Vladimir is going to activate. He's going to go 5, and then he's going to binoc the area. So his is going to be a 5, and he passes. So he has scoped that hotspot. And then these bandits are looking at what we got here. That's less than 6. We're good to go. Seeing what's going on. Jose, he's got 5. Let's see. And oh no, he's only got 1 action. Second bandit's moving up to the ruined house up in the middle. Boss band told him to go up there. This is Driscoll. Let's go 5 and then trigger the hotspot. His is going to be on a 4, and he fails to trigger the hotspot with tossing the bolt. Dogs, hearing some ruckus. And he go 8. Just over 12, so not quite sight. And let's see, that will bring Milkov with his shotgun. And then he can toss the bolt. And fails with an 8. And the handler for the dogs, come on, Poochies, come on back. However, he's got an SMG, and he's just out of range. So, next turn, that's going to get interesting. Which means, who's got binocs? Ooh, Rodrigo does. So, Rodrigo's first action, going to go move 2. He's got 1 inch into the rough, and he's going to binoc that hotspot and passes. Then we're going to have Hector with his flamethrower. He's just going to, that's about 2, so that's 4 inches. So he's going to hang there, and he's going to toss a bolt. So his is going to be on a 4. Fails. And let's bring, no, yeah, you can come right there. And you know what? Let's toss the bolt from Zertov. He needs a 5. He got it. So let's see what triggers in that. D6, I can modify by 1. That's a 5. Let's go down to 4 because I don't want rad ghouls. We got another group of zombies that were hiding out in the house. So, Zertov, yeah, because I think that's going to be worth it. That's what a flamethrower is designed for. He's going to give a command to Milkov to let, Hector to let loose with the flamethrower. It's just at 8 inches from him, and he's just going to torch all 4 of them. So I need 4 dice. Zombie 1. Let's see, I need, it's auto hit. Their armor save is 6. The flamethrower drops it to 3. So zombie 1. Oh, I can do all 3. 4, 6, 4, 1. So they just torched every one of them but 1. Great job. Flamethrower, so worth it. Not sure about the reload cost. And the last action, you know what? Let's just fire out of the woods with his assault rifle. 3 shots. He's at 6. He's in the ruins. So we're going to give that hard cover, so that drops it to 4. 2 hits. The zombie gets a 6, drops it by 1 to 5, but back to 7 for the wall. But fails both. We have killed the zombie. But sadly, all those bandits just heard all that wonderful gunfire and all that light up over here. So that's just going to draw their attention. Round 3. Okay, let's take... I know they're coming up. You know what? Let's see what the LMG does. I haven't played with that yet. So does he have sight? So yeah, I'm going to move him up 4 inches for 1 action. And then he's going to unload into the dogs. So he gets, an LMG gets 4 shots. He's a 5. With steady hands goes to 6, and they're on the open. He only got 1 hit. Very disappointing. And it has a damage rating of 1, and the dogs are a armor 2, so they get a 1. Nope, 1 Poochie has been pierced and shredded. Disappointing with that, but okay. So Bandit Group 1, hearing the commotion, is going to go ahead and advance up. Unsecure that. Coming up on the crew, I got no shot, and then this shot at the leader actually with that's the battle rifle. So 2 shots. Bandits are a 5, if I remember correctly. And thanks for whoever's joining on. I do have the live chat going on, so if you want to type in anything, if I got something wrong, please do. This is going to be my 3rd play, 2nd solo. And I enjoy doing narrative stuff. So bandits were combat 5. So we got the woods, drops it to 5 to 4. Missed on both shots. So no hits, don't have to worry about pins either. So, and that's that crew. Let's send up the Driscoll and take a shot with his battle rifle at the other dog. So his is 6 5s. 1 hit. Needs a 1 to save. No save. Dogs are toasted. That's 1 advancement that the crew has gained. And let me tally that down. That's 1 for the dog unit. Oh, and 1 for the zombies. So they actually got 2 advancements. I feel like with the narrative, if you set up some NPC gangers or raiders, you have some potential. And I'm just rolling these as bandits from the monster listing. But I am giving them specific weapons based on what I see. So assault rifle, battle rifles, SMGs, knives, machetes. So that was them. That's Bandit Unit 2 is going to head and come up this way and take their pod shot at Jose. Oh no, that's Jorge. Jorge on the open. Sorry, Jorge, you're just going to be taking it. So that's an SMG. SMG has 18 inches, so we got it. And that's going to be a assault rifle. So the SMG's 4 shots on a 5 since he's out in the open. 2 hit. His armor is, oh, that stinks, 3. And he saves 1 but fails 1. Ooh, Jorge is down. He got shot up last time too. But have no fear. Zertov cares about his crew. He's got med kits and he's a bone doc. So Andrew just posted in the comments saying he's learning the game too. So maybe that's something I should do. I'll slow down a little bit with my dice roll calculations going forward. I am on round 3. I rolled and added 2 to the count. Oh no, 3. I rolled 2, because I rolled a 6 and I added 2 to it. So that's how I came up with 8 rounds for this game. And you can vary it. Since I'm doing a single player narrative, I wanted to have the option to be able to get this far back to trigger that zone. So, and Jorge's down because he only has 1 wound. And since he only has 1 wound and he failed the armor save, he's knocked out. But he can get a med kit to revive him back up because he's going to lay down. If no one heals him, then he's going to be out of action, and you would roll on the chart at the between actions to see if something really bad happened to him. So, and just so I know, I've activated this one, I've activated this one. And you know what? I know I have. Here we are. Activated. So this way I know what's activated. Okay, so Bandit 1, Bandit 2, dogs are gone. This is secure because each hot zone spawns some type of encounter. You can't search the hot zone until you've secured whatever was near it, and that was zombies earlier. So let's just keep going on this flank. I have Milkov with my shotgun. He's hardened, so he's got 5 inches of movement. So he's going to pop right there. However, his shotgun's only got 12-inch range, and he's at 16. And that is one thing you can pre-measure. So he's got a second action. And what I think I'm going to do is put him on, 18 inches. That's an idea. I'm going to throw a grenade. What does he have? He's got a flashbang, so that really doesn't help me. Flashbangs only give pins. So I think what he's going to do is take his other 5 inches of movement and hang out behind the rocks. And he's good. I really have him so he can go in close and get 2 picks out of the hot zones. So that means this guy's going to move up 6. And, well, he's the closest, and he's got a assault rifle, or a battle rifle. So he's got 2 shots on 5. So remember in this, you need the target number or less. He's going to go for Milkov, but I'm going to say Milkov gets some cover because part of his base is behind the rock. So his number goes from 5 to 4. And a 3 and a 9, so 1 hit. Milkov has an armor rating of 5. It goes to 6 because of the cover. So when cover affects you, cover drops your target number to shoot by whatever the cover is and increases the armor save. So I got a 2, it saves, but now I got to do a will check to see if he takes a pin because he's getting shot at. His will is 5, plus the leader is in line of sight. They can see each other. So the leader gives him a +1, so I need a 6 or less. It's a 2. Milkov does not care. However, I think 18 is the SMG. Yeah. So my new recruit, Jose, is going to unleash 4 SMG shots. His combat ability is 4. The bandits, I'm going to give him some cover, so I need 3 because I got to shoot through my guys. That's 2 hits. Bandit's armor is 5, but goes to 6 because of the cover. And that's 2 9, so nothing happens. Now on this side, I've already flamed them. I really need someone else with a med kit because I got to watch out for my ammo on my special stuff. So I think I'm going to have Zertov is going to go over here and give a med kit. He's a bone doc, so usually When you heal someone, they get 2 pins, but because he's a bone doc, he gets 1 pin. And then I'm going to have, that's action 1, action 2, action 3 is going to make the flamethrower move. So he's going to move up 5. So he's activated. That's activated. Actually, let's just activate Jorge. Jorge rallies, removes 1 pin. Every action rally you do removes 1 pin. And since he had 1 pin, he rallies once because he has 1 action because he's a rookie. The flamethrower has 2 shots left. He's going to use one of his shots right now to flame those 2 guys. So it auto hits, and I'm going to drop their armor from 5 to 2 because this is 3 damage. So remember, take the armor minus whatever the damage is. So it goes from a 5 to a 2, and I got a 1 and a 6. So I'm just going to match them up to how they lay. That one's been fried. That was action 1. Now Hector does have a knife and a flashbang, and I'm going to go for a knife fight. Oh, no, he's not. He's just going to move up and hunker right there. And then that means I got Rodrigo. Rodrigo's got a Molotov, so he's going to move up 4. No, he's going to move up 4 and 4. Hang right there. And that's going to be their full activations. So take the tokens off for activation. So the bandits have been pretty much cleared out at a pretty good clip again. Zertov's not minding encroaching on someone else's territory, apparently. So turn 4, I've cleared this hotspot. Not triggered, not triggered, not triggered. That's not so good with 4 turns left. So what I'm going to do first action is Zertov is going to move his 6. He's going to order Jorge to move 5. And then Zertov is going to unleash with his assault rifle. 3 shots on a 6, going at the guy in the open. 6 or less, I got 1 hit. And he failed his armor save because he has an armor of 5 minus 1 for the assault rifle. And he rolled a 10. So he's been popped out. So Zertov is done. Next up is going to be this bandit group. They're going to come on down and take a shot at Jorge again. Jorge, you are a pincushion. What can I say? So let's do the SMG first. So I'm hitting on 5 or less. And that was 2 hits. Jorge saving on a 3 or less and fails. So he is down again. And my bone dock is already activated. Have no fear. I'm going to trigger Driscoll with his battle rifle. He's going to take a shot at the happy bandit leader. He lost his dogs. He has nothing else to do but die. That's 1 hit. So his armor is normally 5. Damage on a battle rifle is 2, so he needs a 3 or less. He got a 1. That's okay. Driscoll can shoot him again. And misses. Driscoll, we need to get you to the target range. So Dog Handler is going to come on down here and go hand to hand with my Milkov. So Milkov will do the knife first from the bandit. He needs a 5. He got a 1, so he got me. However, Milkov has a shotgun, which is melee, and that's what he's going to use. So I get 3 shots at 5. He failed them all, which means he's going to get hit. So I got to do an armor save, 5 or less. 5. Take the... Ooh, do I take a pin for melee? I forget. So, pin melee. Blah, blah. A deflected hit is considered a miss. But do I... Oh, no, that's only for range, so no pins, so no ducking. So, he does save it. That was kind of scary. I was hoping with 3 rolls he would have had better luck. So that's done. Let's go with Driscoll. Let's take 3 shots at the ugly in front of me. He got 1 hit with a 4. Ugly has armor 5. We're under 6 inches, so he needs a 2 or less to save. He got a 7. Bye-bye, Ugly. And Driscoll's going to, for his second action, hop on over here to check out. Oh, I haven't spawned that one yet. Nah, I already moved them, so. Okay. Then on this side, I definitely have to reconsider arming them with different grenades, because flashbangs in this narrative are not very helpful. Flashbangs in competitive play, I did enjoy. I almost pinned out a guy's leader in my first game because we more than 3 pins, he was going to be gone. I got him up to 3 pins, but made him waste a full turn to get rid of all the pins. So being able to put pins on people can be beneficial. So what I think I'm going to do is bring up the LMG. That's 2, 3, 4, and take 4 shots in the open at Bandit Group. I think this is Bandit Group 2. Oh, Steady Hands puts this at 6 and 3 hit. It's damage value of 1, so I need 4s or less to save for armor. And they got 2 1s and a 4. They did not want to die. I will move up this rookie, Jose. I will check, have Hector. Now, Rodrigo will check the goodie bag of the hot zone. It's a 4. So he's got 2 harness salvage and 1 base gear. So that's a 2 on the roll plus basic gear. Hot zone 1 is eliminated. And then for his second action, he's going to walk up and around here. No, that was this guy. And then he's going to get another move. Because we're going to try to check these hotspots. That's everyone who's activated going to turn 5. So I got 3 rounds left. 3 hotspots left to check and pillage. First activation is going to be this one. Going after the bandits out in the open. That's going to be, he's a 5. Steady Hands bits it at 6 or less. 2 missed on a 7 and 9. And their armor is 4 or less. And 2s. That's a no shot. That's okay. He's got a second action. And I want to make sure I did not miss that. Yep, This does not have limited ammo, so we're just going to unload more shots. One missed on a 7. And they need 2s. Failed 2, finally. So they were pretty resilient. I would have loved to recruit them. Zertov, if you could. Too bad they got to take the secret oath of being in the cult. I'm going to trigger... you got to be within 6 inches. So he can. We're going to trigger... Jose's going to trigger the hot spot that Milkov is by. Where did the table go? And here we go. And no modifiers. That is rad ghouls. We're just gonna 4 of them. And they are 2 inches. So yeah, they're going to be on the other side of Milkov. Out in nowhere. Rad ghouls. Rad ghouls. So they're ghouls. They have big teeth and claws. They move 7. Combat ability is 5. Armor is 4. And because they're rad, what happens? With the number in parentheses in case the number. Zona is a quick note on Zone hostiles. Zona hostiles are generic post-apocalyptic types. If you want to use Ratman, you can. Simply scale their abilities. Take a look at Zone hostile stat table. What does rad mean? I'm assuming radioactive. And if I cannot find it, I'm just going to play with them as ghouls. Because I know it's somewhere in the rules. Rad. That's all my actions. This is promotions. Mainly see Armory section, NPC Crews, linking, Rabid Dogs, Rager Zombies, or Seasoned Bandit Crew all should present more of a risk. Scaling them back a bit, salvage. So, no idea what rad ghouls are. So, 7, I got 5 combat ability and 4 armor. So, Zerkov. Oh no, I mean Milkov is right here. Oh no, you know what? Let's go Driscoll. Driscoll, you're going to unleash your battle rifle on them. So he can unload. So he can actually get 6 dice into this. So let's get 6 dice and get this over with. So he's rolling on a 5. He's got to reload after this. That was horrendous. He only got 1 hit. And they did not save, so 1 died. So I'm going to trigger the Rad Ghouls into Milkov. They're going to get 3 attacks. There were, I said 6. 5. 5s. Armor 4. So 5s. They got 2 hits, a 1 and a 2. Milkov will unleash his shotgun. He got 1, 1, 2. So the ghouls are going to cancel 2 hits and take 1 armor save and fail that. And I will probably use Milkov with his shotgun and get 2 hits. They need a 1 for their armor save. They don't get it. So that's another. Oh, I forgot to. So I've killed the ghouls, zombies, the pack of dogs, dog handler, and 2 bandit groups. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advancements I have tallied so far, plus the 1 hot zone, and he's going to salvage in the other hot zone. and he gets 2 picks because he's a scrounger, a 6, and a 1. So he's going to get 200 as well for the 1, and for the 6 he gets 500 plus basic gear. I'm just rolling on the first chart. However, he's triggered an anomaly. So he found something really cool and clunky in there. And those rules are anomalies. So anomalies are treated as an area effect similar to grenade blast. In order to avoid the effects of the anomaly and retrieve whatever, the model must expend 1 action to search as well as pass a will check. Check prior to searching. So he's got to search it again, and I will save that. Thank you, whoever's joining us late. I'm on turn 5 right now, and I've eliminated the bandits that were reconning the area. I've spawned zombies at 1 hot zone. We just had some ghouls at the 2nd hot zone. This crew, the crew's kind of split off in 2 directions. So Zertov is going to come on over and bone dock with his last med kit and puts a pin on Jorge, and then take another action for 6, and then is going to have, who's got a binocs? Rodrigo does, and have Rodrigo binoc the hot zone back here, and fails. So at this point, he's just going to move up 4 and toss a bolt. Let's try that. So on a 4, he does not. He misses with the bolt. Jorge is going to remove the pin again. And I'm just going to trigger the hotspot because he's within 6. And on a 5, I'm going to be getting, is that the ghouls again? I think it's ghouls. Yep, ghouls. So another pack of 4 ghouls. So that was this way. They got done feasting on whatever they were feasting. I got 2 shots left in my flamethrower. They're past 8 inches. So, and he's got flashbangs. You know what? I'm going to throw flashbangs and pin them so they lose an action. So let's see what happens. Let's toss a flashbang. Indirect, so it's 4. He misses. The flashbang is a small template. That's here. So if that's centered on him, 4 inches. Ooh. 4 inches is here and misses everyone. Ugh. That was a bad deviation roll. Okay. And the ghouls are going to move 7. And they are just outside of range. Okay, going to turn 6. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So I'm going to battle rifle, or assault rifle, sorry. He's got assault rifle. Those ghouls. Zertov, protect your crew. So his first action, he needs 6s. And 773, 1 hits. Modifies their armor by 1. And their armor is 4 to begin with, so 3 or less. 4. Plucked 1. Zertov, you got 3 actions. Do it again. 3 hits this time. And 3 fails. So we get another advancement. And he's got 1 action left. He will tell Milkov, or no, Hector, To move on up, Hector's first action is scrounge it, is a 4. So he's got 200 and basic gear. And that goes away. And his second action is going to move over this way. 4 and toss. Actually, no, we're going to just hold on that one. I think Jorge has seen enough of the action today. He's been shot up, little bleeding. He's fed up. I am within 6, and a large glass template is 5. Let me double check. Large glass plate is 5. So, okay, so they are going to be safe. So let's do this anomaly check. Okay, you can do this. You can do this. Milkov, Milkov, Milkov. You need to take a will check, so I need a 5, right? The will check is taken prior to the search action. The target number for this will check is searching model's will stat with a negative modifier equivalent to the mission's threat, which is 1. So he needs a 4. And that's the wrong die. He got an 8, so he failed. So he takes a 2 damage attack. So his armor is a 3. Got a 1. He survived. So he's going to go and passes the will check for the pin. But you know what? Milkov is risky. He's going to go for the will check again. Passes on a 2. And because he's a scrounger, he gets to check the anomaly twice. So the first one is a 5. So it's an artifact, which is 5,000 plus 1 armor. So he's got like Colossus armor on. And the other one's a 1. So he found an artifact worth 2,000. Woohoo! And now that is gone. Milkov, you have survived that. This has been a profitable reach into the wilderness. So let's bring up Vladimir with his LMG. He's going to move up 4. Basically, we're going to take a position to cover up that second house. This is Jose. He's going to move up 5. And he's already gone. Driscoll, he'll move up 5 and 5. Cover that area. And that's it, going to turn 7. So it looks like we're going to be able, Zertov and his crew is going to be able to find everything. So first up, let's do let's go toss a bolt. And that's going to be Rodrigo tossing a bolt on a 4. Misses. Throws another one and misses. Rodrigo misses. Misses. Driscoll can toss a bolt and triggers it. Gets a 4 on the chart. And the 4 is boom. Not there. Not there. Here. Zombies. Lots of ghouls and zombies. 8 inches. They're going to be 8 inches that way. So this is going to be interesting. However, Driscoll has his 16 inches. Will unleash his battle rifle. And let's see, Driscoll's got 2 shots. And zombies, if I'm correct, are 6. Yeah, 6 armor, 4 combat. So let's see if he can get his shots. And he can't. Oh, I forgot to reload him from last time. So he is done, actually. And zombies move 6. Who they can technically see. We're going to move on down here to the LMG. Who's then going to activate. And 4 shots. Steady hands makes him a 6 or less. All but 1 hits. He's got a firepower or damage of 1. So they go 5 or less to save. Made 1. So 2 zombies are splattered. LMG's second activation since he's hardened. Oh, he gets 4 dice. All 4 hit this time. And 1 failed. So the zombies are still there. That was not bad, Vladimir. You have pulverized and made mush of a lot of things. But Zertov is going to finish this up. He's going to move 6. 3-shot assault rifle. And fails. Last action. Let's do that again. And he got 1 hit. And you saved the zombie. Zertov did not end the story. Oh, can he? Come on, get some revenge here, can you? He can. My Jorge, you have been shot up twice. You got 1 shot with your assault rifle. I'm going to say the zombie has a little cover. So 2 hit. Zombie's going to get a 6 or less for a save. And makes it with 2 3s. You tried to get your revenge, but you did not. That's a 5. And 5 for Milkov. You've done a heck of a good job there, Milkov. And Jose's coming up. And not much else. So this round is done. And Zertov and his team is on their last round to get the last pilfer done. And let's see. You know what, Vladimir? You get first activation. Go for it. Take your LMG, 6 or less. 1 made it. Armor save of 8 fails. You plastered the zombie. With that, you'll hanker down. And I'm going to use Milkov, who has been my scrounger, to get 2 dips into the hot zone. And he got a 2 and a 1. Not the greatest of rolls, but it's another 200 and 350 gear. So that's it. They are able to walk off this table, and Zertov, and I know I might be playing on the easy mode, but I do have bandits on the table. So it's still threat 1. So thanks for hanging in watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So Zertov and his team, this is their second round into the excursion zone. Because they're cultists, they did get a rookie and hardened to join their crew. Everyone still remaining standing. I did have the bandits on the table. They got plastered pretty quickly, but overall, I think it was really successful for Zertov. I mean, Milkov has really paid for it. He's a scrounger. At least having 1 scrounger is a really nice benefit. And it happened he was at the hotspot that was the anomaly. So not only did he check the hotspot, but he also got the anomaly. And you're welcome, Andrew. Is there any questions you have, Andrew, that I can clarify for you? And you can just type it in, and I can see if I can answer it. I think I covered most things. I hope I was clear. So right now they get the other zombies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 8 advancements because that's how many units they killed. And they also get advancements for what else? Be it zone hostiles. Any disaster you walk away from is a good one for every squad member that survives. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's another 8 advancements. Plus, they did 4 hotspots. So that's another 12 because it's 3 per hotspot. And if they achieve the mission objective, which they did, which was clear out the hotspots and secure the area, so that's another 5. So I'm looking at 25 and 8, 32, 40, 50 advancements. So I can boost some stats with that. And on page 48 and 49, it talks about what you can use advancements for. And that's awesome, Andrew. Andrew said he doesn't have any questions right now, but there's going to be possibly in that Facebook group, which has been awesome. So I'm actually was really diving in, trying to get money to reload because these are Gene Stealer cultists I'm using, and someone wanted me to play Kill Team with them, so I've used them. I really don't play Kill Team, so I'm using them as is, and this is really the extent. The only other one that's not on the table is this guy with the laser driller, and I figured he could be a rocket launcher, but after today's discussion on Facebook group about the rearming and re-ammo or buying ammo for the weapons, it's like, ugh, I gotta get more money. So right now my flamethrower has 2 shots left and my grenade launcher has 2 shots left, leaving this day. So I'm feeling pretty accomplished. Zertov has definitely shown his muster. And so, yeah. So this is Matt from the Dice at the Round Table signing out. Thanks for tuning in.